CubeCraft, for those who do not know, is one of the biggest Bedrock Edition servers on Minecraft, and is very popular with around 13,000 players per day. However, in recent times it has been declining in popularity due to the decisions made by the CubeCraft team and staff, and many content creators have been moving to alternative servers such as the Hive, which, as of scripting and recording this, is overtaking CubeCraft in players, meaning CubeCraft is going to be dethroned by the Hive if they do not fix the mistakes they have made. Because ever since the 1.19 server update, roughly 9 months ago, CubeCraft has been declining in popularity. So the big question is, what went wrong? CubeCraft's 1.19 update was supposed to be a massive update to the server, adding new content, weapons, armors, packs, etc. It was supposed to be a new era for CubeCraft, for the modern audience of Minecraft. However, upon the full update's release, the community reaction was mostly negative, despite there being some good changes, namely Lucky Blocks being actual blocks now instead of entities, which by far is the best addition to the server. But with the introduction of Tridents just being way too overpowered in Skywars, and Egg Wars just being made worse due to another shock revision when before it was perfectly fine, and with the pricing being stupid within the game mode, the community just didn't like it. There were also glitches in the games, and some glitches even allowed you to get free marketplace items, which is just stupid. So, although the update had good ideas, it was rushed and had a bad execution. CubeCraft has had quite a few content creators who have made content on the server leave the community for various reasons. Riffs was one of those YouTubers who had left the CubeCraft community, and in recent times has switched to the Hive, due to events that transpired between him and CubeCraft. Riffs was a popular CubeCraft YouTuber, and although he didn't upload often, he was popular within the CubeCraft community. However, certain events unfolded between Riffs and CubeCraft which caused him to leave the community and switch to the Hive. The cause of this drama was surrounding a Lucky Block pack which involved satanic and demonic stuff. Basically the blocks being opened with like devil imagery, which is a big no-no, and was being sold on CubeCraft on the marketplace for monetary gain. Riffs made a community post about this and said, in a nutshell, demonic stuff shouldn't be promoted to kids and shouldn't be used for monetary gain. It also offended him since he's a Christian. So, the only logical response CubeCraft should have done is to repeal it and apologise, because that sort of stuff just isn't correct. And it's just stupid to do, and is offensive to religious people. But no, CubeCraft instead went and removed his partnership program, and when Riffs asked why, he got a very vague answer. Again and again, he tried to get an answer, but he just couldn't. This left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. And to anybody who tried to give exposure on this, they were silenced by CubeCraft. So, he wasn't going to get an apology anytime soon, so he left the server. If you want more detail on the Rift situation, I'll link his video in the description below. Continuing on from the Rifts event, some of the CubeCraft content creators have been moving away from CubeCraft in support of Rifts, which has impacted CubeCraft's reputation, so they still haven't apologised or even done anything to rectify the situation, to my knowledge at least. They have also stated that they do not care about people who leave the partnership program or the situation, which does speak volumes about the company that runs CubeCraft. And I'm sure that there are people at CubeCraft who do care about the player base and do put love into what they make, but others don't, which has led to the decay of content and the decay of the player base and community, because, well, not many people want to play on a server that promotes the devil, and as a non-religious person, it's still just insanely stupid that they're doing it. And with the people not playing or making content about CubeCraft, it's leading to the decay and eventual dethroning of CubeCraft to the Hive. Personally, I like CubeCraft. If we ignore all the corporate BS and all the packs that promote Satan, overall it's a good server with good game modes, and it's just fun to play on. However, these situations aren't something that you can just ignore. They show the company's true colours, and look, CubeCraft is a company that has to turn a profit and pay its workers for it to be stable. It's hard maintaining a business because there's just so many factors, but it's still stupid how the company and executives agreed that promoting demonic stuff was a good idea to turn a profit, especially for a server that should be neutral in religion. Well, was neutral in religion. It's sad to see these situations happen to a server in which, in my eyes, is a good server, but with a bad company behind it. It's just sad to see something that with so much potential just die out, and considering that CubeCraft isn't just a server that feels like a massive Minecraft mod unlike the Hive, it's just sad just to see it happening. And as for me, I believe I will be staying on the server for now, unless some other situation happens, which I'll leave. But this server is great. I have so many good memories with it, and it's just so sad to see this happen. Despite everything, CubeCraft could still somewhat salvage the situation they've put themselves in and get themselves out of the grave they are digging. For example, they could take more time with updates and regularly fix bugs with patch updates that ensure the bugs don't continue, especially if they are game breaking. Secondly, do a lot of testing for new game modes and release more betas to get a community response and make sure everything is balanced. Third of all, don't promote the bloody devil in a kid's game. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Do not use religion for monetary gain, or else your server will die, CubeCraft. It's bloody stupid within itself to do that, and it's morally wrong to do that too. And finally, you gotta take better care of your community. Your community and player base is your primary source of income. Just don't lose it. Take constructive criticism, admit where you've gone wrong, and apologise for your mistakes. I mean, Rifts is overdue an apology for the stupid actions that CubeCraft has done. With Rifts being in the morally correct position, an apology is definitely owed for the actions. Although this will not fix everything that CubeCraft has done, it will help restore the reputation they had. Being more content creator friendly and caring about the community is, in my opinion, the best way for them to restore and revitalise their reputation. And if they do end up seeing this video and take this advice on board, they will need to keep it up in order to ensure that the server doesn't actually die. And once their reputation is back, they cannot go back to the old habits because people will see it as a facade and the server will die. So, is CubeCraft really dying? Yes and no. I'd say CubeCraft currently is in a limbo state, but leaning towards death. But if the right actions are taken, CubeCraft will not fall off into obscurity. So, those are my thoughts. Comment below your opinions, but that's all really. See you guys in the next video.